Hello students, we are doing chapter number 2 compound interest exercise 2.2. In this video we will start from question number 11. What sum invested at 4% per annum compounded semi-annually amount to 7,803 at the end of 1 year. So here principal we have to find out. Amount is given, rate is given and time is given 1 year. We will use here half yearly formula because it is given semi-annually. So substitute values in formula. Amount is 7,803 is equal to P. 1 plus R is 4 by 200 whole to the power 2 into 1. So 7,803 is equal to P. 200 plus 4 will become 204 divided by 200 power 2. You can cancel it by 4 table. 4, 5 and 1 time 450 times. Now we can write it P 51 by 50 whole to the power 2 is equal to 7,803. Shift this side left side and this right side because we have to find out the P. Now P we will keep here and remaining numbers will shift another side. It will become 50 by 51 to the power 2. Expanded P is equal to 7803 into 50 by 51 into 50 by 51. Cancel out with 3 table, 3 1 and 7 time, 3 2 6 0 1 times, then 3 17 times, 3 8 6 7 times. Again we can cancel with 17 table, 17 1 ja, 17 51 times, then 17 3 times. So 3 into 50 into 50 we have after multiplication. 50 into 50 2500 into 3 7500. Next question number 12. What sum invested for 1.5 year compounded half yearly at the rate of 4% per annum will amount to 1,32,651 rupees. So here also we have to find out P. Amount is given, rate is given, time is given. We'll use half yearly formula because condition is given in question half yearly. Now substitute values in this formula. 132651 equal to P 1 plus 4 by 200 whole to the power 2 into 3 by 2. So 2 will cancel out and we'll get 132651 is equal to P. Simplify it after taking LCM, then you will get 204 by 200 to the power 3. Directly also you can write, always it will come this plus this only. So 200 plus 4, 204 will come in numerator, denominator will be same. Now you can cancel with 4 table, 4, 5 and 1, 450 times. Both the side we will interchange because we have to calculate P. 51 by 50 to the power 3 is equal to 132651. Now P we will keep here and remaining numbers will shift another side. It will go for multiplication, will go for division and division will go for multiplication. Now we will expand and do the calculation. Cancel with 3 table, 3 17 times, then 3 4 4 2 1 7 times, then again 3 17 times, again it will go 1 4 7 3 9 times, again 3 17 and 4 9 1 3 times, then 17 to 89 times and again 17 17 times and 17. Everything will cancel out, only these thing will be remaining. So after multiplication we'll get here 1,25,000 as principal money. Next question number 13. On what sum will the compound interest for 2 year at 4% per annum be 5,712? So in this question, time is given, rate of interest is given, and compound interest is given. We have to find out the principal money. So let the principal money is P, then we'll calculate amount as per yearly, because here condition is not given, it means we have to take yearly. A is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. We will keep in place of P only. 1 plus 4 by 100 to the power 2. Then after simplification we will get 104 by 100 to the power 2. We can cancel with 4 table, 426 times and 425 times. So we have amount is equal to P, multiply 26 by 25 2 times, we will get here 676 by 625. So this we got amount. Now we will calculate compound interest is A minus P. Amount we have calculated this one, 676 by 625 P minus P. Now both the denominator we have to make same. So for that, because here 625 is there, so up and down we will include here 625. We can write it as 625 by 625 P. Now denominator is same, numerator we can subtract, will get here 51 P by 625. This is the compound interest according to our calculation, but in question compound interest is given 5712. So we can equate both. So according to the question, 51 P by 625 is equal to 5712. We can keep P here and remaining numbers we can shift another side. 625 will go for multiplication and 51 will go for division. From 51 we can cancel out it directly or with the help of 3 and 17 table. After cancellation you will get 112. Now we have to multiply. So P is equal to 112 into 625. We will get here 70,000 rupees. Next question number 14. A man invests 1200 rupees for 2 years at compound interest. After 1 year the money amount to 1275 rupees. Find the interest for the second year correct to nearest rupee. So first we will do the calculation for first year, because amount is given after 1 year. So for first year, A is equal to P 1 plus R by 100 to the power n. Amount is given 1275 and principal money is given 1200 rupees. 1 plus R by 100 to the power 1. Now both the side we can interchange. We can write 1200 1 plus R by 100 to the power 1 is not required, 1275. This 1200 we can shift another side. It will go for division. Now this 1 also we can shift another side. It will go for subtraction. Now we can take LCM or we can make the denominator same. Then we can calculate, because here 1200 is there. So this 1 we can write 1200 by 1200. After subtraction we will get R by 100 is equal to 75 by 1200. 100 also shift another side. 75 by 1200 into 100. So 2 zeros you can cancel out. Cancel with 3 table, 3 4 3 2 5 times, and after calculation rate of interest will get 6.5%. Now we have to find out the interest for the second year. We will do calculation only for the second year. For second year, principal will be the amount by the end of first year, 1275 rupees. Rate of interest 6.5 just now we have calculated, and time we will take 1 year. So this it's your wish, you can calculate with simple interest formula or for amount formula, because only for 1 year we have to calculate, any one you can use. So compound interest for the second year is equal to P into T into R by 100. So principal money is 275 rupees. 1 into 6.5 divided by 100. After multiplication we will get 7968.75. Sorry, this is 25.25 we will get here, 6.25, and here also 6.25. Then here we'll get 75 by 100. This is 79.6875, and we have to round off to nearest rupee. So nearest after decimal, this is 6 more than 5, so it will be nearest rupee will be 80 rupees. So answer is here 80 rupees. Next question number 15. At what rate percent per annum compound interest will rupees 2304 amount to 2500 in 2 years? So here principal money is given, amount is given, and time is given. We have to find out the rate of interest. We'll use here yearly formula because condition is not given in question. Substitute values. Amount is 2500 equal to 2304, 1 plus r by 100 to the power 2. Now both the side we can shift. 2304, 1 plus r by 100 to the power 2 is equal to 2500. This thing we can shift another side, it will go for division. Now because left side we have power 2, so this thing also we have to change into power 2. Numerator we know this is 50 square, and denominator you can use hint. You can see last digit is 4, so 4 will get in 2 2s are 4 or 8 8s are 64. So here it will be 48 square, or you can check by square root method. This we can write 50 by 48 whole square. So from both the side this square, now we can cancel out. 1 plus r by 100 is equal to 50 by 48. This 1 also shift another side. So r by 100 is equal to 50 by 48 minus 1. This we can write as 48 by 48, because we have denominator, another denominator is 48. So after subtraction we will get 2 by 48, shift 100 also another side. 2 by 48 into 100, cancel out now. 2 24 times, then 4 6 times, and 4 25 times. So r is equal to 25 by 6, which you can write as 4 whole number 1 by 6%. Next question number 16. A sum compounded annually become 25 by 16 times of itself in 2 years. Determine the rate of interest. So in this question they have given one hint between sum and the amount. So we will take, let the sum means principal money is equal to x, then amount will be 25 by 16x, because it is given in question. Now time is given 2 years. We'll substitute in formula. Amount is equal to p 1 plus r by 100 to the power 2. Amount is 25 by 16x is equal to x 1 plus r by 100 to the power 2. Here it will come. Now x to x we can cancel from both the side. We have 1 plus r by 100 to the power 2 is equal to 25 by 16, which we can write as 5 by 4 whole square. So this we can write 5 by 4 whole square. Both the side square we can cancel out. 1 plus r by 100 is equal to 5 by 4. R by 100 is equal to 5 by 4 minus 1. So this minus 1 we can write as 4 by 4, because here denominator is 4, we will get 1 by 4. So r is equal to 1 by 4 into 100. Cancel out, 25 times it will go. So rate of interest is here 25%. 17. At what rate percent will 2000 rupees amount to 2315 rupees 25 paise in 3 years at compound interest? So similar type of question this is. We'll use this formula, p 1 plus r by 100 to the power n is equal to a. Substitute values here. 2000 1 plus r by 100 to the power 3 is equal to 2315.25. 2000 we can shift another side, then we will get 1 by 100, 1 plus r by 100 to the power 3 equal to 2315.25 divided by 2000. This decimal we can remove and we can write it 231525 divided by, after two more zeros we can include because 2 decimal we have removed from here. Now we can cancel it by 5 table. 5 4 times, 6 times, 3 0 and 5 times, then again 5 4 1 2 3 4 zeros. Again we can cancel with 5 9 2 6 1 and this 8 0 0. This denominator you can say this is 20 square, and this if you check this will be 21 square. So we can write it as 1 plus r by 100 to the power 3 is equal to 21 by 20 whole cube. So this cube to cube you can cancel out and we will get 1 plus r by 100 equal to 21 by 20. So r by 100 is equal to 21 by 20 minus 1. So this one we can write as 20 by 20 because denominator is 20 here, and we will get 1 by 20. R by 100 is equal to 1 by 20. 100 also we can shift another side, it will go for multiplication. So after cancellation we will get 5 and rate of interest is 5%. In this video we will do till here. Remaining questions we will continue in the next video. Thank you for watching this video.